Y'all thought I was dead, didn't you? I'm still around. Let me explain. Hello, queens, goddesses, mistresses, badass bitches, everybody in between. My hair's already fallen. I did my roots. And subs. Where do I start? She's crazy. Thank God. All right. So this is, I'm going to give you the non-crazy crap first, and then we'll go into the insane, crazy shit I've been dealing with. Yeah. I shouldn't even probably, well, no. I got the okay to do this video. I know, you're going to be like, from who? You'll understand. First and foremost, I got really, really, really sick. I thought I had the Rona. I didn't have the Rona. I had a really bad sinus infection. How the hell did I get it? Don't know. But, yeah, it was bad. It was nasty. It was bad. I wanted to die. I've never really had a sinus infection. I've had sinus issues because of my allergies. And a year ago, last December, actually it'll be a year this month, that I had surgery to fix my deviated septum. And things have been okay. It was crazy. It was crazy. So I was feeling really bad. Had to be on all types of antibiotics. It wasn't clearing up. First they thought I had a staph infection after I had gotten my septum fixed. So they were wondering if something came back. I mean, it was nuts, but no, it just was a really bad sinus infection. And here's the thing. I learned when I had my septum fixed and it got infected, you don't want any of this to get infected because all of this goes to here and you can die very quickly. There's a little chicken in the road that got squished. I know. Some of my neighbors have chickens and they just let them roam. Weird. But anyways, so that was crazy because also I don't have health insurance. Yeah. My doctor rocks. That's all I have to say on that one. All right. So now we get into the serious shit. I cannot stress to you ladies, to any of you that work in the sex industry, because yes, being a femdom, that is sex industry, how important your safety is. What I'm about to tell you, you're gonna think is crazy, and it is fucking crazy. So back in the 90s, I had a stalker, and couldn't figure out who it was. Could not figure out who it was. You know, technology wasn't like it is now. And I actually moved like states for a year to get away from whoever this person is. I didn't know if it was male, female, whatever. Just didn't know. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is I don't even know how long I haven't been on here. And I haven't even been on Twitter. Because I was advised not to. So I went to my P.O. box. Oh, let me thank Nina for the wonderful little gift she got me. I really appreciate that. Sorry that I wasn't able to thank you ahead of time. You'll understand. I went to my P.O. box. I was dropping off, I have a couple P.O. boxes. I was dropping off some packages and checking my P.O. box. and I came out, got in my car, and I started driving away, and I noticed something was tucked into my windshield wiper blade. Didn't think anything of it. So I stopped. Thank God I stopped at a store. Thank God I didn't go directly home. But you'll see that it doesn't matter. God, I'm so like over it. So I go to the store. I go in the store. I had forgotten all about the note. I come out and I get in the car and I start up and I'm like, oh, let me get that out from the windshield wiper. So I get it out and I open it up and I'm like, fuck. It is a note from a admirer. Just saying all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to get into it. And literally, my blood ran cold. I was like, fuck. The note was, I don't know. Yes, it was kind of similar to the one that I got in the 90s, but do I think it's the same person? I don't know. I don't think so, but who knows? So I'm like, fuck. So the first thing I do is I go to the police. Yes, I do. I drive to the police station. I explain to them. So this is fun, girls. Imagine having to stand there and explain to them you got this crazy ass letter from somebody who's stalking you because you do X, Y, and Z. Yeah, it's great. And they look at you like you're a piece of trash, but whatever. Actually, the detective I got was very nice. Yes, I got a detective because of what the note said. I'm not going to go into what the note said. No. So, what has prompted me to go dark, and I always tell you guys, I hate when subs ghost, and I felt like I was ghosting the crap out of you guys because I was not posting on my Twitter, AVN, nothing. I haven't checked anything. I don't know if I haven't responded to comments on here, nothing. That's going to change a little bit. But things had to be put in place. I'm not going to tell you what because it's I can't. So I made sure my concealed carry permit was, up to date. It is. Start going to the range a lot and stuff like that. Paying attention. Changed my P.O. box. Just things that I'm like, okay. And here's where things get really worrying. I came home one day and I drove up because I know the main thing to do on people like this is you go dark on them. And yeah, and I didn't think this person knew where I lived. So I drove up and I noticed my gate to my backyard open. And I was like, where are my dogs? My two big dogs. Talk about fucking panic. Now, mind you, I have a security dog door. I don't know if you guys know what that means, but I have a security dog door. So, things can't get in or whatever. And it's a thing. But I had the gate padlocked. I mean, a big ass padlock too. Not some little, like a big thing. So I get out of my car freaking out, being like, how did this happen? Where are the dogs? Like losing my mind. And I walk up to the gate, and that big ass padlock that was chained around the gate, the padlock they tried to cut, but they weren't able to, but the chain they were. So somebody cut the chain and opened up my back gate. And I called the police. I didn't even go into the house, but I did hear Riley barking out of the house, and Riley came out. Sasha, I found, all I had to do was call her name, and she came running, so she stayed in the area. I don't know how long this had been or whatever. So I noticed that somebody tried to get through the dog door. I guess when Sasha ran out of the yard, they waited and she ran out of the yard or something. I don't know. I do have, I have cameras. And I have signs up saying I have cameras, and it's pretty funny. So I do have some pictures. I can't really say a lot. So the person tried to get in the dog door, and I guess Riley scared the crap out of them, and they left because Riley stayed. All right. So, I forgot the most important thing. Somebody could be like, well, maybe somebody's just trying to break into your house. No, they left a note. This is why I have a detective. Yeah, so I'm like, great. So I call a good friend of mine whose husband is her husband and her brother, because she met her husband through her brother, is in the GBI. GBI is the Georgia equivalent of the FBI. So I go over to their house, and we're having dinner because she had invited me to dinner because she wanted me to talk to her husband and see if, that he could give me any tips on stuff. Oh my God. Let me tell you. He gave me a lot of tips. So I had to spend money that I did not have on doing a lot of upgrading to my camera system, my alarm system. I got another gun for the house, and then I carry one. I had to mount a safe in my car to put my gun in it if I go into like a federal building or something. Yeah, all this crazy shit. All because somebody is obsessed. And not in a good way. So like when people sit there and tell me that, oh, well, I would take him on. He's harmless, I'm sure, and I have no problem. When somebody is acting unstable, this is why I don't deal with them. Now, mind you, I have no clue, again, who this person is. But they were like, found you. And I mean, that's what you risk when you come out into the light. So I had to go into the dark for a while. So I can't really tell you all the ins and outs of stuff that I'm doing, or that is being done, or that's, gonna be done, or currently being done. But like I said, technology has changed a ton. So I've been working with my friend's husband and actually her brother also, because they work in kind of different things, on trying to find out who this person is. And they're doing it like not on like GBI time by any means. They're just like, hey, we're gonna I guess I can't say I've been working with them. They have actually, they've given me suggestions, and they have actually referred me to some contractors to set up certain stuff. And this video is the first one. And hopefully we'll find this person. And then they're going to go to prison. Yeah. They're going to go to prison. Not jail, but prison. Because of what they've done. So, yeah, my life's been kind of crazy. And like I said, I've been continuing on my vanilla life stuff, as far as like my eBay and my, stuff like that. And people have been trying to infiltrate my vanilla life social media. I find it very interesting. But there's a reason for the reason why I have continued that and not this. It's all a master plan. The psychological aspect of shit like this is amazing to me. So I just don't want to be a statistic, I don't want you guys to see like my story on like forensic files and shit, Well, like where I'm dead. So yeah, it's been extremely stressful. I am not going to share a lot of stuff. My car I need to fix my axle on my car, which the money that I had to fix my car, that I, finally got it together, had to go to basically security. Oh, one thing I've also done is, holy crap, I got so many freaking cameras around the house and in the yards and stuff. It's insane. Like, I kind of even feel like I'm being spied on by myself. But I also sent Sasha for a couple weeks back to the trainer for some extra training. Yeah, she ain't ever gonna leave that yard again. And I pity the fool who tries to come in that house or anything. So yeah, I had to just, oh my God. So that's what I've been up to. How the fuck are you guys? I wish I could tell you more, but I really can't get into major details. Nate, I want to say hi. I know Nate's probably been freaking out and sending me messages being like, where are you? And I just I can't talk about it. I don't know when. Obviously, you'll see this post on Twitter because I always share, these my YouTube posts to Twitter. But I just, it's going to be very baby steps, and there's reasons for it. This, honestly, is the first, it's kind of like a trial run. And, I just honestly have not been in the mental capacity to deal with any bullshit from anyone. I am just hanging by a thread between being sick and then dealing with sickos. I've literally, and then my financial situation, I'm being real with you motherfuckers, it is not good because of having to spend all this money on all this shit to keep myself alive and not raped and murdered. Yeah, it's great. So girls, don't sit there and ever comment to me, oh, I got this. I'll do, it's fine. You take, if somebody is acting, if dollar signs are the only thing that drives you and you are like thinking, oh, nobody's gonna like find me, I'm this and that, trust me. I don't even want to tell you how they found me, and we found out how they found me. can't even tell you. Because if I tell you, yeah, I just can't. There's so much shit I wish I could talk about, and I can't. I just can't. And you're like, why not? I'm like, well, you know. In a perfect world, this person will just die. Yeah. I know that sounds bad. But I don't like being threatened. I don't like feeling uncomfortable in my own skin and in my own home and violated. I've had in New York, I had my apartment broken into. That was just neighborhood frickin' thuggy kids, you know, trying to like, they stole my computer and shit. I was like, ugh. And I mean, that feels so violating when people do that shit. But this is just, all I have to say is technology is amazing and expensive. Yeah. So here's the thing, for any of y'all that want to fuck with me, don't. I got my shit so fucking wired up. And I mean, like, my social media, everything, that it ain't cute. And it's not that hard to do. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to tell people how to do it. You find out on your own. Why? Because then you'll know what I did. And if people know what you do, people can bypass it. And I don't care if you are like, but I'm having these issues. Find out for yourself. I know that sounds harsh, but when somebody threatens your life and you don't, you know, here's the thing. I do know it's a male. But could they be working with somebody else? Absolutely. But I do know it's a male. Or at least I know the person that fucked with my house is a male. It's just crazy, guys. I'm getting stressed out talking about it. But anyways, Christmas is coming. You know what I want for Christmas? Money. Fuck. Amazon gift cards. I don't want gifts. Although, Nate, you can send me a freaking another bag of gummy bears. Just fuck. Yeah, when you think you're like digging yourself out of a hole, my eBay stuff's doing a lot better. I mean, it's, you know, although today's the first day I did not have any sales that I needed to ship out, which is kind of disturbing. Anyways, so yeah, Christmas is coming. If anybody wants to get me anything for Christmas, get me an Amazon gift card. And you can email me at yourqueenpatricia@gmail.com with the activation code, okay? Oh, boy. I know. Y'all are like, you've gone dark and now you're asking. Oh, fuck. I mean, let me put it to you this way. My friend's husband was like, and that's another thing. I had to my friend knew about me doing this shit. Her husband didn't know, nor did her brother. They're all looking at me like, what? And here's the funny thing, is they went on my Twitter and looked at shit. They didn't look at messages or anything like that. Or maybe they did. I can't remember. I told them I didn't care. I just told them, if you find anything fucking freaky, tell me. They were just like, damn, bitch. And then they watched my videos. Because they had to see, like, yeah, so you should see the texts I'm getting from them razzing me. They think it's fucking hilarious. They're like, damn. Yeah. Shit. Which, like I said, I don't care if people know, but you kind of want to, you know, like I said, my friend, she knows. She's known. She's like one of the few that know. She's all like, she thinks it's hilarious. Her husband was like, hey, babe, maybe you should. Giving her shit. I mean, they're very cool and open, but yeah. He was like joking. He's like, now I have to be careful what I research on my computer because of what I do. And I don't want them thinking I'm being a weirdo. I'm like, shut up. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, that's why they were like, we need to contract, you know, we need to send you to some contractors to deal with this shit because they can't deal with it. So that's been my life, fuckers. How the fuck have you been? I'm probably only going to do videos every now and then. I don't know when I'm going to start commenting, like responding to comments, but you can leave a comment. I don't know when I'll be able to. I know this sounds weird. You're like, what do you mean be able to? Like I said, it all is a method to the madness. But anywho, thanks for the support. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know. And thanks for not being crazy motherfuckers. Because we got some crazy motherfuckers. All right. Subs, tribute.